How to accept quote and pay an invoice on contractorfind.co.za. First off, you'll receive an email notification of your new quote from the contractor. When you open the email, it'll show you the relevant details of the quote that the contractor has supplied and provide some information around the value with a quick link to log in. You want to click that and log into your dashboard. If you haven't already logged in, it'll prompt you to do so. Use the email address and password you set when you signed up. Landing on your dashboard, you'll see my quick view. I can see the quotes in my quotes block, and I'm quickly easy to just click on the action to view it. Alternatively, I can go to my navigation menu and head over to the quotes table. Here you'll see all the quotes and their statuses. The action buttons allow me to go in for multiple tasks. I'm just going to view this quote. Here we can see the quote received from Pleasework Construction. It'll give me details around the company, the quote number, any of the line items that they would have added, as well as the payment terms. I see this one's been split into two 50% invoices, and any terms or notes. In this instance, the notes contain the scope of work for this particular job. I have the messaging board again, where I can then go and communicate with and maybe discuss any queries I might have around this quote with the contractor. But ultimately, if I'm happy, I have the option in the top right-hand corner to now go and either accept or decline this quote. In this example, we're going to accept this quote. Once you accept the quote, it automatically generates a new project to an active status. You'll be given a unique project ID with some information around that project. Here we can see some KPIs, the project total, the amounts paid, and the amounts due. We also have an option to add a project checklist, to add images and or files, and as well as see the project invoices. And again, a messaging board so you can continuously communicate with your contractor to mitigate any risk of disputes. We can also quickly go back and view the quote if we need to by clicking on the View Quote button. It will take me back to the quote where I can check anything that I might need to discuss with the contractor. But let's go back to the quote. Here we're going to go down to our invoices, and you can see that 10009 is a due status. And I'm just going to click on the action to view. Here I can review the invoice, see all the company's details, as well as the amount payable. And I can scroll down and simply click on Pay Invoice. This will launch a secure payment window. It will then allow me to provide two options of payment, either by card or secure EFT. For this example, we're going to use a card. So I'll select Visa and continue. You'll add your name, supply the relevant card details, number, expiry date, year, CVV. You have the option to add an email here to get an additional receipt. However, we will send you confirmation of payment. If you click Pay Now, it's a full 3D secure payment facility. So your bank will send you an OTP, or you'll be prompted to authenticate via your banking app. Once the transaction is successfully completed, you'll see that my invoice status has changed to paid. Here we can see immediately that the KPIs will show the amount paid, as well as my invoice status has changed. And I can also see the amount that's still due on the project. A great tool to use is the project checklist. So maybe perhaps, as you're finishing off this project with your contractor or installer or service provider, you might want to ask them, to check off a few things before you can be satisfied that the project is complete. So here, for instance, we'll just make a note and ask if they could please clean up the shutter boards that they still have on site before they're complete. And maybe they dumped some sand in the driveway when they were mixing the concrete, for instance, and we just want to make sure that they know they need to get that cleaned up prior to you approving the job as complete. So you can simply pop up a number of checklists here and just quickly add those. And maybe once those have been completed, you can just tick those as done. You and the contractor will have access to this dashboard, so you can both see what you are both requesting there. Again, you can quickly drag and drop or click to add files and or images. Very simple, quick and easy process. And you can view that image. It will open in a new tab. Alternatively, you can add files, which happens in the same way. Simple drag and drop or select from your laptop or mobile device. And again, the messaging board, a great tool to use to continuously discuss anything around the project or installation with your contractor or service provider. Let's head back to our dashboard. In our quick view, you'll see you have the projects down the bottom left column there, and with their status, and you can quickly click the action button and view to go back into your project dashboard at any time to review any updated project lists, any updated images, any updated files, any updated communication from the contractor for that particular project. You also see my total on invoices paid. It's now increased because I settled that invoice. So you can track your payments and receipts as well, right from your dashboard on contract.